loose and trim too!
Get up those shrouds, let's move!
All sails! He'll take it!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
So this is the new Libertalia, eh? Stinks the same as every other squat I've robbed this past year.
Oi, oi. Why the long face? You fallen in love?
With your blouse. You're welcome to Nassau, gents. Everyone is that does their fair share.
Fair share. What is this, a fucking monastery?
We was led to believe that Nassau was a place where men did as they pleased.
Safe keeping others from doing the same. Aye.
Captain Thatch, as I live and breathe. What is this magnificent muzzle you've cultivated?
Why fly a black flag when a black beard will do? What brings you two gents this far north?
The word is, Cuban governor himself is fixing to receive a mess of gold from a nearby fort. Until then, it's just sitting there, itching to be took.
Governor Torres himself, eh? Sounds promising.
Welcome to Nassau, Captain Vane. Mr. Rackham.
Now, where can a man find a bit of rough? Do you know what I mean? Captain, how's the helm?
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Stunsails, let's ride this squall!
Oh, poor old Stowe! Stormy's dead and gone. Oh, poor old Stormy's dead.
Careful, Captain! His waters are close to be watched by our enemies.
Come along, get along. Stormy along, dog. I dug his grave with a silver spade.
Survivor here, sir.
Someone blowing in! Schooner! Their ancients are Spanish!
I would say
Seems
the
to be
danger has
alone,
passed.
sir.
Get that yad! But sir, we can't be quick, can it?
Waves are surging under, all the way down Channel, all the way down Channel, on the evening tide, when you're sailing's over, all the way. All the way for heaven, God be by your side.
Into, lad!
It is time to go now. All the way your anger, all the way your anger. It's our sailing time.
Must have come loose when we was beaten. Mate won't take your humbugging.
So, what'll you do with your share of the gold we take from Governor Torres? Return to Africa, prince among men.
I cannot return to a place I've never been. I was born in Trinidad, a slave from my first breath.
Ah. But wouldn't you feel, I don't know, more welcome there?
As you might feel more welcome in Paris.
Fair point.
With this skin and this voice, where can I go in the world and feel at ease? This country here is my best chance. It's a country called Jackdaw, where I know the names of all citizens and they know mine, and we work together. Not always out of love, but to keep our country afloat.
I understand thee. Let's take her then. To the citizens of Jackdaw!
They're so exposed! Take the shots up!
Ready to spit, sir!
Look at the whole place shot down! Ready to fire, sir!
We need to hit those towers!
We're clear, Captain.
Let's take down those towers! Fire! Captain loves the man there, she's Scarrow! Give the orders!
Brig! Spanish ensign!
Fire! She's weak, is right there, Captain!
Go! You mad, Captain!
Fire! She's weak, is right there, Captain!
We're ready,
Fire!
ancient Spanish! Just the lone shit gun!
Press the balls! We're going to hit them! Reel them in, fuck! Pull your suckering swans!
Well, hello, Your Excellency. I'd got word you might be here.
I know your face, pirate, but your name was borrowed the last time we spoke.
Ah, yes, I recall. Mr. Duncan Walpole. I missed that one. So, what's a Templar Grand Master doing so far from his Castillo?
I'd rather not say.
And I'd rather not cut your lips off and feed him to you.
2 years ago, we offered a reward for the sage's recapture. Today, someone claims to have found him. This gold is his ransom.
Who found him?
A slaver by the name of Lawrence Prince. He lives in Kingston.
We like this story, Torres. And we want to help you finish it. But we're going to do it our way. Using you and your gold.
Need to disappear, Captain.
May I be of service? All the best.
Want to be left in peace, my friend? We're on the morning watch, Captain. Captain's trick.
As I rode out one morning, away you gonna Poland. As I rode out one morning, I met a lady fair. Timmy, hey! Ring-a-ting-a, ting-a, ha, ha. Good morning, ladies, all. Away you go. Timmy, hey! Ring-a-ting-a, ting-a, ha, ha.
Cannon ready!
Damn these eyes! We're ready, sir!
Batten yourselves! Reloading! Give the orders, sir! Launch the mine there, she's gone! That's where the most fire! Need a deal of their left, but we'll hold. Shorten sail! Get off the squall! You better sea dogs, dinner!
Hail off and bring in those ropes!
Bring them in for a steely kiss!
they come!
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. I'm Sally Brown. It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. I'm Sally Brown. She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. She's lovely 'cause she loves me, that's all I want to know, boys. I'm Sally Brown. Oh, Captain Baker, how do you store your cargo? Row, boys, row, boys, row. Some I stow forward and some I stow after. I'm Sally Brown. 40 fathoms or more below, boys. Row, boys, row, boys. There's 40 fathoms.
All enemy sails are! Larboard! Looks like booty!
The other night. Lowlands, lowlands away, John. My love, she came dressed up in white.
Human flocks him in road, Captain. Seems to be survived.
I dreamed my love came in my sleep. Lowlands, lowlands away, John. Her cheeks were wet, her eyes did weep. Lowlands away. She came to me.
Who's up? Eat her sticks! Reef the foreman!
Lowlands, lowlands away, John, all dressed in white like some fair bride. Lowlands away.
Studs up! Let's get moving! Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
Lowlands, lowlands away, John.
Ahoy, Captain.
Maybe we save the king some coin.
and simply cut you down, maggot. Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
I think you've had enough. Just listen to you.
I need to...
Here's how it goes. Torres meets with Prince, carrying a portion of the ransom, saying the rest is close behind. When we see the Sage, you bring in the rest of the gold, make the swap, and get out. I'll be watching all from close by.
No, Kenway, you run this scheme alone, at the risk of losing the faith of your crew. It makes me ill to think of you bartering with that wretched slaver.
Come on, mate. Once we have the Sage, we'll all be rich.
Not if young Master Kid gets to him first.
Kid? Jesus. That lad's here to kill him.
Edward, what the hell are you doing here?
I'm tailing these men to the Sage. Can you hold off till he appears?
The Sage is here.
Aye. And Prince is leading us straight to him.
All right, Jesus. I'll stay my blade for a time, but not long.
But something tells me they're not.
Another drunkard.
How long has it been since our last meeting, Senor Prince? A year?
Near 18 months. You first described this Roberts fellow to me in November of 1715.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None...
Ah, I was not aware.
Ah, I see. Much has changed in that short time, you know. None called me governor, for instance, or I quit that post last year. So many churches in Kingston. Have the English at last taken to converting their slaves to the Christian faith?
Ha!
You couldn't help it, could you,
I was not
Ken?
aware.
Sticking your nose into things you can't understand.
You're making me nervous, kid. Keep your blades corked.
Just my bloody word. Too
So
many
many
times.
churches in Kingston.
And I'm kept from killing them all.
Convert
Steady,
them?
Jim. We're close.
God
Don't
knows,
worry.
Torres. There's none here so foolish
How
as
do you
that.
mean?
Is it not a sin to enslave a fellow Christian? Therefore, to transmute a slave's soul from animal to man would be tantamount to inviting one's cattle to the dinner table.
Forgive my impatience, but how far is it yet?
We are nearly there.
Stand your ground, slave, and face corporal punishment like a man. I act like a man now, when you have denied me that right for 30 years.
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect.
Huh! Where's the rest of it?
I find your bearing appalling, Prince. I believe all thinking, feeling men deserve respect and opportunity.
Ah, you Spaniards. Your long ties to the Moors have diluted your blood and softened your hearts.
This is not to say I believe in the natural equality of all races or sexes. Surely men with talent and intelligence should live. But there is no true profit to be gained by the practice of slavery. In the short term, it makes us money, see. But in the long term, it will render us the victims of our own success.
Ah, but you and I, sir, old as we are, will not live to see that unfortunate day. So I borrow.
Has he gone mad? Well, now.
Watch for your step, boy!
For virtue, if nothing else.
Virtue? Oh, Torres. I have no wish to waste my day chatting about slaves and their pitiable condition. Let us conclude this transaction, then celebrate as friends. Other stories about you, true, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See, I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. Long life.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Now, no need to get your drunken asses in trouble.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources, that's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor both. Other stories about you, true, sir. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem... Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources, that's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won. If... Other stories about you, Trusa. You were a governor in Florida for a time.
See. I am one of a number of civil servants in my family. A long line of politicians.
I have always toyed with the idea of entering politics myself. Only I feel I have too much money and not enough years.
Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it? Speaking of stories, Prince, I've heard it said you were with Henry Morgan the day he sacked Panama. 1671, was it?
I've got a deadline on it.
Oh, it's all true, yes. But let us not overesteem the honors forged and won on the battlefield. That skirmish was a deadly one, and a tremendous waste of coin and resources. It wasn't until many years after that I sheathed my sword in favor of a far safer and yet more profitable venture. Capital and resources. That's where money is made. And sir, let me tell you, honor bought is more enjoyable than honor won, if a touch less permanent.
Not until we see the sage.
Here's a quiet spot. I'll see the money.
This is a portion of the ransom. The rest is close at hand.
It pains me to traffic someone of my own race for profit, Mr. Torres. Tell me again, what has this Roberts fellow done to upset you?
Is this some form of Protestant piety I'm not familiar with?
Perhaps another day.
What?
Next time, see to it that we are not followed. Deal with this!
You cocked up my kill, Kenway.
For a better cause. No! Jim, stop!
Not this time, Conway.
Come on, man! We can work this together!
You had your chance.
Stay your blade, kid! Wait! Jim, stop!
Get out here! Damn you old strats, keep your natty hands off me!
I can't let you kill those men, kid. Not until I found the sage.
I've been stalking that pig for a week now, charting his moves, and here I find not one but two of my targets, and you rob me of both.
Patience, man. You'll have your kills.
When I locate the sage, you're helping me take Prince. Got that?